I don't. I don't understand. I'm the protagonist. How can this?
He's done for. We've won.
One. Let me tell you, I have been sealed here for an epoch, and yet my influence, the culmination of my being, I leaked into your world. Go ahead, let me die. I'll be back. I always.
Shut up and die. You didn't fun.
God damn it.
Is that it? Have we won? Over? We can leave. Show that pink hacker who was boss, didn't we? And has been vanquished. Surely this is a joyous day.
So, does that mean it's time for us to go? Our happiest day.
Or sometimes but first, I think we all have someone to thank.
Oh.
Okay, me first. Look, and look, Jack. I never really knew you all that well. I guess I've never really known anyone all that well. Here I am, working a dead-end piece of job, my head is a phone, etc, etc. Next thing I know, you show up, and it all comes crashing down. My life was a lie, my life was a lie, my kids were probably robots or whatever. But, that's the thing about you, Shaq. You fix things. Even though you couldn't fix yourself, you fixed me. I hope you somehow be able to join us. Bye, Stephen. You deserve some rest. Thank you, Jack. I'm sorry. Everything. Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be a hard ending. Alright, time for the second phone-headed guy in your life to do this. Look, bro, you know I've never been any good at goodbyes. Isn't any good the first time, or the second time, and this is no exception. But, if there's one thing I can say about you, is that you don't give up. You count back for people, even when they don't necessarily deserve it. You always do. You vowed to find her, and you did. None of this would have been possible if it weren't for you. I'm glad you saved me, and frankly, I would have given up my salvation in exchange for hers. And yet, we both get to go together. This is the first time we've really been together in this era. First time since Mom and Dad died. It's all because of you. I'm sorry I left you two alone, and so sorry for blaming you for what happened. Thanks for never giving up on her. On me. Bye, bro. I hope I can join you both soon. See ya, Jack. Oh god, this is hard. Okay, my turn. Bro, you're a good guy. You've made your fair share of mistakes, but I never met anyone really go as far as you have. To go right their own wrongs, and often other people's wrongs. You fought against the universe and won. You saved my soul, Jack. All of our souls. Sis, I'm so glad that you found me. I am too deep. I'll too join you all soon. I just know it. Goodbye. Goodbye, Jack. Thank you for everything.
So, just me and you now. Hey, Sportsy, and that purple moth. Look, I
lied to you. I couldn't bear to tell them. I'm not going to be able to join you guys.
You mean?
I'm soulless, Dave. part of me that can follow you. You're gonna have to leave me behind.
Jack, I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
I'm going to miss you. Sportsy. I won't go.
Bro,
I can't go.
I can't go.
I can't lose both you and Henry. You're the tangerine to my the clementine to my own marriage line. I'm not strong enough to go alone. Not again.
Put something into Dave's hand.
Sportsy, what did you just give me?
Oh. What? This is
Your soul.
Your soul. Take him with you. He won't leave you. That's kinda his thing. You two can leave together. You two have each other now.
Oh, sport. I don't know what to say. So, this is it then. I guess this is goodbye.
Dave, you are a complete and utter weirdo. It shouldn't be at all hard to say goodbye to you. And yet, it is.
Sportsy,
Goodbye, William.
Bye, William.
I hope you can find peace
Peace
with
with
what you've done.
Goodbye, old sport. Thanks for putting me back together.
Hello, I am Alan Johnson with the Los Angeles News Network. This just in, a local restaurant by the name of Bear. Seriously, who the heck writes this stuff? Has reportedly burned down in the early hours of this morning. The restaurant was known for its large bust of a blue rabbit's head above the door of the restaurant. The restaurant was a local hit and the last official franchise Freddy Fazbear Pizza location. No human casualties were recorded, with the exception of the restaurant's owner, Mr. Jack Kennedy. Kennedy's charred remains were retrieved from the wreckage by the Los Angeles Fire Department. On his body, wrapped in fireproof laminate, was a last will and testament. The will contained a request to the city council to convert his land into a graveyard post-mortem, dedicated to the numerous children who had lost their lives in various Freddy Fazbear locations. The final line of the will reads, "My final wish is for 5 gravestones to be built on site. for 5 souls who desperately deserve a proper burial and ultimately to be remembered for who they really were. As always, I'm Alan Johnson with the Los Angeles News Network, and I'd like to thank you for joining me on this wild ride till the end. This is Alan Johnson, signing off.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Awesome game. I wonder. I go back in. I'm ready. Oh, so okay, so this goes back to the game. That's crazy, Solo. Been live for an hour. Jeez. Thanks for staying around, viewer. Appreciate it. I don't know what to view too. I've been pooped lately. But it's actually